Welcome to the Happenings, where we're going to talk about things that happen whether we like them or not. And typically it would appear we like them, a lot of them. So today we are doing a walk in the mall because it's bright outside. And I just thought, what inspiration, shopping and walking.
Yes.
Yes, we like it. Okay, so let's continue. So with the podcast, I wanted to ask Whitley, what is something new that has been going on in your life?
Well, since we did our last walk,
Right?
I have become a carnivore. Which means
She doesn't eat people. I want us to know. Can I just say this?
yes.
She introduced herself at a table last night. The waitress is there with the menu. She's like, "Can I help you?" And she looks at her and says, "I'm a carnivore." I don't know how to take that. I felt very Silence of the Lambs. So we're going to get into what that is.
It was a Korean restaurant. I wasn't sure.
Korean.
I wasn't sure what they had that was just
So
lights out, no noodles.
I need to do the talking for her on some of these things because it's uncomfortable seeing some of the reactions to her saying, "What?" She's used to big city dining. And here in Oklahoma, we do have big city moments, but not every restaurant will be as knowledgeable. So anyway, it was a scared moment. I assured her that the waitress was safe and she was not delicious in that sense. Anyway, a follow-up question to that.
Yes.
Have you noticed a difference since you started the carnivore?
Yes, I have.
Can you name like one thing that you find different from, because can I just interject? She has never needed to be on something like this. She says she does, but she's like gluten-free. She's everything free. I mean, the woman, you squeeze her, she's like an olive oil press. Okay. That's why there's more to love on me right now. But no, I mean, so compared to and she's very disciplined, very disciplined. So what have you noticed that's a little different on this end for you?
Just an overall difference in how I'm feeling, and also a little bit more strength.
Okay.
When I first went on it, I had a lot of allergies, and they just kind of went away.
Awesome.
So it's
something
there are a lot of
noticed.
reasons we went on it, but it has been, so far, it's been very beneficial.
Okay. So something new for me. I've had a lot of great weddings. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had a privilege. I've really enjoyed that. So good photography. We are adding a grandkid to the family. That is brand new. And I was going to be cool. I was going to be one of those people that's like, you start out that way. I didn't want to be too much. I didn't want to overdo. I have a sister-in-law that I love, and she is just giddy as the day is long. And I'm thinking, there's something wrong with me. My level of giddiness is not there. What does this mean psychologically? But it would appear I'm as nuts as everyone else because I found a new thing. Facebook Marketplace is my life. And I've helped outfit their nursery with so many cool things. So we're going to be doing some really great DIYs coming up to change a crib, changing table, and a dresser to fit into an ocean-themed thing. And maybe at some point I'll show you some of the pictures from it, but we went to an aquarium to do their announcement shoot, and it was so cool. So I loved it. I mean, I'm of course afraid of underwater and space, but in an aquarium, it's contained. I can deal with it. All right, so next question, Miss Whitley. What did you think about the podcast so far? Was it what you expected it to be?
It's a little bit different in that I am used to being a guest on a podcast.
Yes.
So therefore, the people who call you, they'll give you questions that they're going to ask you, or a topic they want to talk about.
We're going to just separate just a little bit. There we go.
That you talk about, and you are the person. Let's start over.
It's okay. We're just talking about something that new that you've learned about being on a podcast. Just give me something small.
I'm used to being a guest on a podcast. And so the host would call you. They would send you a list of questions, and you prepared for that. This is different in that we have to come up with the questions. We have to decide the content. All of that is more on us than it is just being a guest.
Okay, very good. I will tell you that it is very unique to do this, because I have put a million things on my plate. And that was one of the reasons I didn't want to do one, because I am constantly editing, constantly taking pictures. I've got a lot of things I want to do, but I did it. And so one of the things I found was I have I really enjoyed it. It's opened me up
Yes.
to a world of people I didn't know existed. All of 17, but that's okay. However many there are, and I'm looking at it this way: if it helps one person, great. If it inspires one person, awesome. If it's therapy for all of us, fantastic. So there we go. Okay, another thing. Is there anything you're looking forward to on an upcoming podcast that we're going to be doing?
Anything to where I can get a raw reaction.
I really hate it when she does that. Yeah, we're going to get into that because we're going to have a cooking episode. But I will interject. Don't ask her what kind of cheese she eats, because the only answer she'll give you is raw. And I want you to think about what that feels like. And then she tells people she's carnivore. Okay, so for me, there's several I'm looking forward to. We're going to be doing a homeschool episode. It's a 3-part. And what I like about it is we're going to cover, if you haven't homeschooled before, there's a lot of things you may not know, and there might be expectations you put on yourself that are unrealistic. And so we're going to kind of cover what may be a preconception of what homeschooling is, and then how it was, and then resources and all sorts of things, so that if you decide that that's something you'd like to do, you're going to be in a better place than I was when I started.
Yes.
Because
I don't know about you, but I was a pioneer in homeschooling.
she is like a vampire pioneers. Let me just put it right there to you. I have discovered I'm with Bella. Yeah. When she says pioneer, Moses. No, she really was. But I'm just saying, like, for me, I didn't do things in a traditional way. And I just knew I wanted something different because of what I was seeing. And so that's kind of what inspired us. So anyway, we're going to be doing that. And that's going to be coming up action next week. So I'm excited about that one. Okay, last thing. Do you have any health tip or tips that you would like to share with our friends before we leave?
Well, I think because right now it seems like we're going into another cold and flu season and that sort of thing. I would recommend that people go ahead and take a little bit extra zinc and D3 with K2, simply because K2 helps D3 absorb better.
Okay.
And only because those are things that boost your immune system. And the best thing we have to fight against colds or flus actually are.
Yeah, well, very true. And that is Nurse Whitley on the job. George Clooney has nothing on you. Okay, so for my double tip, and it's actually really not a tip, it's a tip I'm trying, because you have to know I'm heavily influenced. Although no one has influenced this tip, I'm double toothpasting. You may ask yourself, what is a double toothpaste?
Well, I do know.
Okay, well, anyway, don't listen to her. So I have gotten this new toothpaste that, of course, I was influenced to get. It happens. And it is a Sensodyne for sensitive teeth whitening enamel. So not only are you brushing your teeth, but you're strengthening your enamel and whitening at the same time. But the thing was, I worried about the cleanliness. So I had to go back to my Crest. It's my favorite. So I got a Crest, and it had a gritty deep scrub. So I first do my Crested gritty deep scrub, and then I follow up with my Sensodyne whitening. So hence the double toothpaste. So we're going to find out pretty soon. Do I have better teeth than we all knew that I had? We'll probably have to do a dental checkup, but still. What do you think the outcome will be?
Oh, I think you're going to have a super clean.
Well, at least a doctor can look into it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on our next podcast, and have a good time. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.